Hi everybody, you are listening to 31 Days of Horror, a series of blogs and podcasts where every day for 31 days from October the 1st till October the 31st, you will be taken on a ride through 31 film experiences unlike the typical list of movies that you come to expect from the Halloween season. 31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is...
See you in hell.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com. Basically, they've gotten so good on iTunes that you can actually now, instead of pre-recording your podcast, you can post-record them in the future, and then you can schedule them for months back. Yeah, so we just
with the right planning, I wouldn't have to do anything.
I know, but we don't know. We don't know until we've done it, though.
Right.
But we have to. We're not there yet, but we are because we did it before.
All right.
And we're doing it now.
Am I on a boat?
We're not
How
talking.
many mirrors there?
My cough is getting worse as October goes on. Welcome to the 17th of October 2018.
Today we're going all folk horror.
Folk horror, yes. And that little drama that we just did was just pointless. But hey, this is what we like to do.
Yeah, we'll probably keep it in anyway.
Yeah.
Because we don't give a shit.
Post editing. Yes, we're definitely past the halfway mark. Andy's starting to curse, and I'm losing my rag. And I'm becoming blurred from the effort of doing these, but I'm going to keep doing it.
Oh yeah,
we're
absolutely.
strong.
Yeah.
Folk horror.
Folk horror.
Okay, tell me about Borderlands.
Borderlands is a found footage film.
Yes.
They're doing an investigation into a church. It's
That's
built on an old pagan burial ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
And weird things have been happening in this church. So this cameraman and this investigator go to it and essentially just investigate it.
That's it.
So the first hour of the film is pretty much paranormal activity.
Yeah, very much so.
It's very much so. But I would put my kidneys on the floor if anyone who has not seen this film can guess the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the ending of this film is batshit crazy.
I
loved it.
Yeah, but you don't know. Yeah. And even when you see it,
you don't know what's happening. You don't know what that is.
You just have to, it's incredible. It's like somebody just swallowed up the tape and that's it.
Or they sort of lost the end.
Yeah.
You go,
but they did
some line up. Yeah, right. I know what to do.
But at least they didn't do what they did in Chronicle and all these other found footage movies, where they all of a sudden there's all these different camera angles where found footage can't be used or found, and yet it's true, just they stuck true to the found footage theory, and you can't see everything that's happening at the end because the tape is, How did they find it? How did they find the footage?
I don't know.
That's the fascinating part is who got in there and
it's just a roots made film.
It is, yeah.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it. Everyone in it was really committed to the part. The guy who's the cameraman is your typical cocky southern arsehole.
Yeah.
He
irritated me. I remember he irritated me, and I think we talked about this on our podcast.
Yeah,
before.
But that's the idea of him. And that's supposed to be irritating,
Yeah.
Because generally people who do that kind of job can be a bit boisterous.
He wants to,
arrogant,
because I think because of the religious element to it, he wanted to kind of. He always was irked by that element, and I think he was always pushing buttons. And because it's found footage, you're gonna feel irritated by people because they're pushing the buttons of the other characters.
Yeah.
not you. They're not aware that you're watching this movie. They're just making a film for the Vatican, for the Catholic Church.
Yeah. But I like the introduction of the youths, the teens that are nearby in the village.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like these cocky teens, and then you start to think that the things that are happening are just these kids messing around.
Yeah.
And that puts a new element into it. And
yeah.
It's just a fun film. It's just a fun... It's got a few nice scares in it. It's as far as found footage films go, it's one of the better ones, I would say.
Definitely, yeah.
And I definitely would watch this once a year.
It sticks to the ground roots of what this should be as a found footage film, and like you say, it's just one of those endings that again it feels so difficult because we can't tell them.
I know. I really want to talk about it.
We really want to talk about it, but we
can't really.
Not. We just it's impossible to really go there. But it's just something you have to see for yourself.
You will not guess what happens at the end.
No
way.
No, do you want me to do it? I'll tell him. Right?
Yeah, but can you actually... Oh, yeah, go on then. You tell him.
Do you trust me?
No.
Well, they go down under the church.
Yeah.
They dig.
Yeah.
Then they come out, and they pop out in the middle of a Sainsbury's, and in that Sainsbury's, it's nighttime, and all the staff are worshipping Satan around a bottle of milk.
Yeah. Satanberries, they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
And the milk was white, and then it just slowly turns black.
That's it. Yeah, exactly that. That's it. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Not...
Definitely not a sponsor.
But put it this way. Can you tell me definitively what happens at the end of the film?
If I had to put my kidneys on the floor, which I'd like to think that what happens is in the literal sense.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just mimicked something.
He gestured to me, and it was quite obscene. And I wish he'd done it with his pants on. It's just no need for that.
No, when I've told you when we were doing this. Every podcast, pants off.
Yeah, the pants are off at the door. Yeah. Okay. So this is a film you watch every year.
Yeah, I definitely would. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to watch. It's a bit creepy in parts, and the ending is just great.
It's short. It's only 89 minutes.
It is, yeah, and it's just When I thought I was getting sick of the found footage thing, and then Borderlands come out, find out it's found footage. All right, I'll watch it. I like where it's set. I like the look of the church, and I've got a thing with the country, the British country. There's something odd about it. It's something like a bygone era. It's not moved on. Like if you're in a city, you grow up in a city, you would not believe that these villages still exist.
This movie kind of reminds me of Three Men and a Little Lady.
Yes, the church at the end.
Because of the church at the end.
Yeah.
And because Ted Danson also has an issue with his face.
Yeah, that's true. That's very good.
There you go. So watch it. It's also called Final Prayer in the US. So if you are looking for it, it can be under both the titles Final Prayer and Borderlands.
Yeah.
I still have this cough. I think I'm dying. I think I got bit or something.
Really?
Yeah, I'm starting to. Every episode, I feel worse and getting even worse.
So by the end, it'll be like The Fly. You just be holding a shotgun up to your face, and I'll have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, you could be blubbering idiot, just firing the gun.
So it's not going to be me who's dying at the end now. It's going to be you.
Or will it? Or will it?
Stay tuned
we don't know.
to see which one of us dies.
31 films in 31 days. Oh,
so exciting.
Monkey news. Sorry, Ricky Gervais link there. Okay, so now for a word from our sponsors. Where's the sponsor from?
List of teas.
That's the header that I used for my list of teas. Infernal imagery.
Witch Taint, Goats from Hell.
That's great.
Fraternal Order of Grave Robbers. I like that. Frog Brothers Vampire Hunters Kit.
Yeah, that's a brand new tea.
Love that. Undead.
Relatively new. Yeah.
Vampire from Outer Space. And my personal favourite, Not my Antichrist.
Yes.
Some goes, hey, I'm an Antichrist. You're not my Antichrist.
Swallow this.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
thank
sure
you
they'll
very
love
much.
that. They'll love that advert.
Yeah. Great. Not my Antichrist.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to get through this. Whether we're alive or not, we don't know. 31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is...
See you in hell.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com.